Can you help me understand a little more about what your roles was on some of these iconic movies that you worked on?
Yeah, sure. My career started at DreamWorks. There in the story department, we ended up, you end up touching, all the movies that come through DreamWorks, Saving Private Ryan, Amistad, Mouse Hunt, just everything that's coming through the story department. In that role, it was more shuffling papers and scripts and pages, and it sounds like it's a creative division at the studio, but it's really kind of the library. But that's where I started at DreamWorks, and then was kind of poached to one of the executives, so the creative executives. When I was in that position, then it really started to become creative. And the whole goal in feature development was trying to find what will be the next big movie. You're, constantly reading scripts and trying to get the content as soon as possible, because if there's something great out there from a great writer, you want to snatch it up and run it up the chain, the ladder. At DreamWorks, we would get it up to, Walter Parks and Laurie McDonald, who were running the studio, along with, we'd get it to Steven Spielberg. And then as soon as Steven would say, yes, I like this, let's buy it, then we would, quickly, as fast as we can, get into it with whoever's the owner or the agent and buy it. And once we had an asset, a property, then we would develop it. And we'd take that film all the way through post-production and into marketing and really sort of create the posters and the trailers and take it all the way through to distribution. In that capacity, I just, able to work on The Terminal and Road to Perdition and Mouse Hunt, Small Soldiers, just some other kind of cool films, Meet the Parents. Our office was the busiest at the whole studio, so we were oftentimes had 15 or 20 projects going at the same time in different stages. Some might be being written, some might be in post-production. From that point, I branched off and started my own company with a guy named Gerald Molen, who produced Schindler's List, Jurassic Park, Rain Man, Days of Thunder. There we, developed lots of projects, Fletch and I and Jerry, and, it's a process. It takes years.